Now, you might have seen the example of how function points can be converted into certain units, certain metrics like productivity, how it can be calculated, how efforts can be calculated, and how a cost per function unit can be calculated, isn't it? Now, uh, now after this, we will have to see how do we calculate the cost, how do we estimate the cost actually. Now there are certain models, tools and models which we will be looking at in this video. So the models are of two types: static single variable and static multivariables. Okay. Now you need to remember this equation number one. This number one says that the cost of any project, any software C is equals to A into L to the power B. Now what is A and B? A and B are the constants, has their own value. L is the size in terms of line of codes, 1000 lines of codes. L is a size in terms of 1000 lines of codes. Now with this C, you can also see that we can calculate efforts, which is E. E is this formula. Documentation estimation with this formula, and duration, how much time it will take, how many months it will take, it will come in the month. Okay, efforts in the person month maucha, and duration will come in the month. Okay, from the lines of codes you can calculate this three things: cost, efforts, documentation efforts, and duration of the software development. Now you have this multivariable ma, you cannot calculate the documentation part, but then you can calculate the effort part, which is 5.2 into this, and D is your duration, which is this. The productivity index uses 29 variables. Now you'll have to calculate अघि को त्यो 14 variables जस्तै यहाँनिर अब हाम्रोमा 29 certain variables are there. Now we'll have to calculate with this weighted value. Okay, now uh, there are few examples. You can see this. Okay, write this particular example and then use the formula to calculate the line of codes given a manpower. Then you can calculate the duration and productivity. Okay, you do this. Now next is important model, which is universal model, and it has been studied several times, and refinements has been done to do a lot of changes in uh, Kokomo model. It's very famous model. We call it as Kokomo model. It's a constructive cost model. So it has three types: basic, intermediate, and detailed. I think we'll do basic part. Intermediate we will have a small touch of it, and then detailed nagaru. No. Kokomo is again. Hello, hello. It is disturbing, yeah. Now, yeah, I was talking about organic, semi-detached, and embedded. Now there are three types of projects where I can apply Kokomo model. That means in the entire range of projects I can apply. Small projects also, and the bigger one also I can apply. Organic will have 2 to 50 KLOC, and it is little innovative. Small projects हो, सेमी डिट्याच भनेको अलिकति मिडियममै हुन्छ है. Then embedded is a large project which requires a very tight scheduling and very high innovation complex hardware हुन्छ त्यो embedded kind of thing. Now there is also a formula for basic COCOMO model. You can see the formula. Effort is calculated using uh, the constant into kilo lines of code to the power b, and duration is calculated into by using this cost multiplied by cb, which is also a constant, multiplied by effort to the power d. Okay, now this is given to you, this will be given to you, ABB, CB, DP को value will be given to you. Now you can see this, when the efforts and development times are unknown, then we'll have to calculate the average staffing size also. Average staffing is calculated using effort divided by duration per person. And when the project size is unknown, I don't know the KLOC, then the productivity level may be calculated using KLOC by E per KLOC per month, person month. Okay, now with this 3-4 formulas, there is a small example. You can see this example. Organic mode, efforts are calculated and duration is calculated, semi-detached and embedded. The same thing is given here. You can write down this example in the sheet and do it by yourself and check. कतिजना मान्छे लाग्ने रहेछ, कतिजना मान्छे लाग्ने रहेछ भन्दाखेरि आई हेभ टु क्यालकुलेट एफर्ट र ड्युरेसन निकाल्नु पर्यो, कतिजना मान्छे राख्ने रहेछ त्यो निस्किहाल्छ. सो त्यसको प्रोडक्टिभिटी के रहेछ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ 176 LOC पर मन्थ. KLOC थियो, यसलाई मैले के गरेँ, LOC बनाएँ. सो एक महिनामा पिपल विल राइट 176 किलो लाइन्स अफ कोड. द्याट्स अ प्रोडक्टिभिटी. I think we will have a brief on the intermediate models also. Intermediate models my attributes are hardware attributes and product attributes, and we have personal attributes and project attributes. Now these are the drivers. Now what I talked about is software required software reliability, चाहिन्छ कि चाहिँदैन, size of application database कत्रो छ, complexity of project कस्तो छ, all this has been represented in this. Look at this. Look at this. These are all the, and this will be given to you. This value will be given to you. The product attribute is complex. भन्ने बित्तिकै if it is extra high with the value भनेर यो value दिएको हुन्छ तिमीलाई. I will just have to use the value multiplier. त्यो गरेर we will have to find out EAF. Okay, effective your adjustment factor निकाल्नु पर्यो using the table, using this table. Now these are all high funda, you don't have to do it. Okay, you will be doing only this till this. Okay, we'll be solving one of the problem here.